before we do anything at all, um, kicking it off with a quick prayer before we get into anything. So, dear Lord, we just want to thank you for waking us up this morning, for giving us another opportunity to be on here and to trade and to make some money. Thank you for life. Thank you for health. Thank you for strength. Just thank you for, preserving us, keeping us alive, keeping us safe, and just waking us up in our right minds. And as we're about to go through this trading session, we pray that you will just bless us in a meaningful way, help us to make the right decisions, help us to be able to identify patterns or, make informed choices based on what we're seeing on the charts, and just help us to have a productive, successful trading session. In your name we pray, amen. Woo. Morning, guys. It is 22 degrees here. I woke up kind of late and I started to rush to get on this live. And then halfway through rushing to get myself together, I kind of slowed down because I was like, why am I even rushing? I don't trade on my own. I trade with God, So whatever time I get on the market, that's the time, he's setting me up to be on the market. And that's the time I want to be there, So definitely quite okay with being here now. Typically I want to be on the market at 9:30, but it was just one of those mornings. And yeah, so we're day 4, $100 to $100,000 in 75 days. I had to get my cup of tea before I even came on this, for sure. As you can see there, my account balance is now $374. Whew. And before I do anything, let me just do some markups. I'm using MetaTrader directly because we're doing momentum trading this morning. So I don't really have time to switch between TradingView and MetaTrader if I want to get in on these moves exactly on time. So I'm doing my markups on MetaTrader. And it's pretty simplistic. We're just doing, highest point on the M5 and the lowest point, and wherever we get breakouts, we'll try to capitalize on trades from those points. We typically try to go for 100 points. So from this breakout area, if we get a breakout at any point in time during the session, we'll be aiming for here. And I mean, there should be multiple opportunities for us to get some trades. Let's see here. This candle is currently the 940 candle, which means this was a 930 candle. I think I had checked the chart when this candle was printing. 1530. What is this? 1630. This is 830, 840. Yeah, I checked the candle at 840. I checked the chart at 840, and I saw this green candle printing. And I think I wanted to jump in, but I said, I'm not going to jump in. I'm going to wait until I get at my desk and I'm comfortable and I've said my prayers and, I have God in my corner for the trade. It would have been a good trade, though, to say the least. Definitely would have hit my TP of 100 points easily, but it doesn't matter. We're not trading without God, so that's that. So we're gonna wait for something to happen. One thing I do need to check is what the news is looking like for today. Just have a look at that real quick, see what's going on for this week. So today's Monday. We have news at 10. This is in 20 minutes. And it's orange folder, so it's medium size or medium risk news, as they'd like to say. Yeah, medium impact. So don't know that we should be expecting anything major from it, but it's all US news, so it will affect gold in some way. Just not sure how impactful the effect will be, but I typically don't want to be in the market at 10 a.m. Momentum will be there for sure, maybe for like the 10:05, 10 past 10 candle, 10:15 candle, and maybe a couple candles before that. So we're probably in for some good volume coming up soon. Based on, let's look at the overall trend here. Based on the overall trend, we have a bullish move happening here. And it's a nice little trend line thing going on right here. This could have been a fake out to the downside, for sure. Get more touches here, so it's more valid. And on this side here, I'm not even sure how I want to draw this. It's a very unique, but I'll probably do this fact that you have equal highs up top here, almost, kind of ish. So it's kind of like a resistance area, if you will. So what I'm looking for now is, I feel like this down move is a fake out. I feel like the actual move is push to go into buys, based on the overall trend in the market. Get rid of these lines right here. Not using these anymore. These are from earlier time. Okay. Yeah, so I like, oh, I deleted my trend line. Nice. Real nice. Real nice. All right. So if we can get some kind of upside breakout here, for sure, then gold will make a push back up. Like I said, I don't believe this is a real downward push. However, had I, been watching like on the 1 hour, which I never do, this would have been a nice breakout trade right here. It would have been worth 700 pips, or 70 pips rather. It would have been a good little trade. Not even gonna hold you. But that's fine. So we're back on the M5 now. This is what it looks like here. So 2 ways we can look at this. We can look at the fact that all of this is kind of like a fake out for me. So I don't expect price to really push past here, but we could get a trade from it and make some money for sure. But what I do expect is for price to break up here at 26.19 and buy all the way up to 26.31. And then if it breaks that area, obviously I expect consolidation in this area, but if it breaks that area eventually, then we're in for more buys again with gold. Depending on how price pushes out of this area, if there's any gaps, we may see some pullbacks for the filling of those gaps, just before it actually makes a move. Like in this scenario here in the 5-minute, this push to break this high created a gap. So this is actually probably a very good point for a buy right now, to be honest with you. If I want to get in early, this is probably a very, very good point for a buy. And I most likely enter the trade whenever the candle is pushing back up and hitting this lower part of the gap. All right, so I should take a sell right here, but I think I'm not going to actually. I'm going to wait. Because I think I want to get back in on the buy when it hits this part of the gap going back up. It's more than likely going to go back up. And I like the fact that it broke these highs right here, tested this area, then had its pullback. So if this candle wicks out, this is the area of support just below. So if this candle wicks out, comes back, get back into this gap, then we might be looking at a nice trade, a nice decent trade. So I want to show you guys my logbook, but hold on, let me pay attention real quick. My trade entry is coming up. Right there. Hopefully we can get some movement before 10 o'clock so I can probably get out, because I don't trust news at all. So I'm going to put a trailing stop loss on this. We're going to do 100 points. And, obviously, if I don't see the movement that I want to see within the next 5 to 8 minutes, definitely just going to close the trade. The fact that I kind of figured it was going to come back up, I probably should have taken the buy from down here, but I'm just kind of trying to stick to my principles on this. And as we're up $5-6 right now, and I'm not trying to be greedy, so I will literally close this out in the next 7 to 8 minutes if I don't see what I'm looking to see, which is a strong push. And then I don't want to be in the trade while news is going on. Even if it goes in my direction, I hate being in trades while news is going on. Anything can happen, especially on pairs like gold and US 30 and things like that. Yeah. There's a nice little push to the upside. Buyers are trying to get involved in the market right now, like myself. Sellers are still trying to figure out why we're not pushing down. More than likely, people got into sales right here on this breakout, and so it's a little bit of a push and pull right now. But like I said, if I don't see the movement I'm looking for, I'm getting out. So we're up to 374. So I think we can risk about $50 on this trade to stay in the trade. I'm hoping it doesn't get to that point where I close at 50, but this cake is actually good. Let me eating cake first thing in the morning. This candle is early though. It's only been 1 minute. So I do expect that bullish push. at some point. Or it may just be a doji candle where it's indecision in the market, which doesn't help me, but I won't lose either. So I won't lose a lot, but I prefer to be winning naturally. Come on, baby. Let's get some push on the pull. Yeah, there we go. Push, push. Feel like one of those. I want to start listening to some music. Oof. All right, well, we're up. I like being up, so that's good. Hope we can stay up. What's my man say? I pray today, so I'm gonna get paid today. Actually, I like that line. I don't think he says it as genuinely as he means it, or as it should mean, but I do like the line. I pray today, so I'm gonna get paid today. Was this breakout 100 points? I didn't even check that. Ooh, just about 100 points. All right, 2 minutes left in this candle. Hoping that it gets some momentum and can close strong to show us that, buyers are back in the market and we can hold a trade. And that's the type of momentum push that we want to see, especially in this last minute. Come on, baby, work with me. We triggered my stop loss, I think. Yeah, we did. So we're at break even now, so we won't lose on this trade again. But I definitely want to win. So don't want to put in all this work to not collect anything. But we're definitely in a good position. We're about just over or just under 100 points, which is 10 pips. So we're working our way up. We've got another candle to print before 10. So we're hoping this candle has some really aggressive bullish movement so I can get out, get some profit. Now they're pulling back down. It's going to stop me out. It's trying to stop me out. It's trying to stop me out. Stopped me out. I'm going to get back in though. Actually, I won't get back in because the candle started bullish side. Did I lose anything? I lost about $5, unfortunately, with the commissions. I thought my stop loss was enough for me not to lose anything really, but that's not. Now, the only thing I could say was a mistake in that last trade just now is the fact that I didn't take profit. But I didn't exactly reach my target, so that's why I didn't take profit. Felt like if I had pushed past the 25 into the 30 bracket, I would have taken profit. Or move my stop loss to $15 so that I would have locked in 15. Because there's always a chance that this could have pulled back, but I was hoping with 100 points as my stop loss trading, it'd be fine. This should pull back in the early part of this candle. It started out bullish, so it should pull back into the red. So now we wait. Next opportunity. That was me trying to get in early because I expected to get here, but now we're 4 minutes before the 10 o'clock news, and I really don't want to be involved in a trade while news is going on. So we just have to wait. But I suspect and I expect it to shoot. We could potentially get let's see here. There's this highs here. If these highs are broken in the news, we might just jump in and try to get in on a momentum trade. And there's like secondary highs right here. If these are broken, we're definitely trying to get into a momentum trade. And then anything above this, really and truly you'd be aiming for up here. But with news, however, news is what might happen first for the push is that it might break down. And let me I was almost tempted to grab a soda just now, but just remember that I'm not trying to get in the trades before I do it. So I'm gonna leave that alone because I'd have to close in literally 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But what might happen is that news might push the market down first before you see it go all the way back up. So let's just wait and see. Got 2 minutes to go, thereabouts. I wonder if Nas is doing anything on that side. Oh, Nas looks pretty. Nas looks pretty. So Nas has like some lows right here that is waiting on, and then has some highs just around right here, but their secondary high is just above that. That would be stronger confluence, and it's like a consolidation area. So if Nas breaks through that, that's pretty. That's pretty. Gold has zero movement going on right now. And I'm sure US30 is. Yep. You don't want to mess with US30 on news any at all. For me, at least, I can't stand it on news. It's good volume in and around news, but in the news, it's not for me, boys. Not for me. Yeah. Expecting to push down on gold for real. But I really don't know what it's going to do. You can have all the expectations you want in the world, but you never know what's going to happen. That's how you trade with the market. You can't predict the market, so just trade with the market. Whatever the market gives you, that's what you take. Once I get to 500 on this account, I'm going to be pushing my lot sizes to maybe 0.35 to be conservative, or maybe 0.4. Maybe 0.4. I don't know if I want to push the 0.5 just yet. Actually, I probably should push the 0.5. Only reason being we need to be more aggressive and get into $1,000. So let's see how today goes. If we can get like we got 100 and something dollars yesterday. So let's just see how today goes. This candle is about to close. There's the upward push on that candle for 10 o'clock, which means it's going to push down. Where is Nas? Nas is in the middle. Nas is trying to push down. I don't know. It's Nas looks like chaos. But we might be able to get some volume on Nas. Gold hasn't done anything for us as yet. But the volume is going to more than likely push down. We could probably get a piece of that volume going down. But we have to be very, very quick about it because it will literally go in and out in seconds. But there's nothing happening just yet. So gold is static, which means now should also be static. US30 also static. So this news seemingly has no impact, which is honestly fine by me. If you notice, the trade is still within the area of where I had taken that, what you call it. Close that. where I had taken the entry for the buy, it's still hovering in and around that area. I don't know if it's trying to make a break for this area right here. Jumped in for a sell just now, but it pulled back almost immediately. So I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. I'm just waiting. I thought there'd be a little bit of volume in the market when the news came out. Just a little bit. I can't see, but let me get back in again. Let's see if we get that momentum push. Okay, there's some push, there's some push, there's some push. Let's see if I can get back that money I lost. Come on, if you're pushing, just push. I'll take some quick profits today. I don't think I'll get a full 25 out of this, but I want to get it to at least to that point where it's at the other candle, where the other candle wicked out. All right, let's take that $10. So we lost 16.5 plus 7. That's like 23. And we got back 7. So we still have another $16 to break back even from this morning. So we're at 357, we're at 374. So yeah, 17 sounds about right. So we need a $20 trade to break back even. And I'm not sure what the market is doing, to be honest. That's why I came out that trade. I noticed that it wicked here, it wicked here. Maybe I could have pushed for this wick, but I'm not very trusting of it. And it's been retracing a lot on these. Let's see if Nas is making any other different type of moves. Now, depending on how this next gold candle opens, we might be able to get back in for a proper sell for 100 points. But let's see. It closes very strong, which would be good if it closed past this wick right here. All right, so maybe this breakout wasn't a fake out, and it started the way I would like for it to start. Let's see, you push back up a little bit first. You just gave me a little bit of a wick. Yeah, I need a little bit more than that to be. Push. Keep pushing. Push. Taking that $22. Don't even care. Back to break even, guys. Back to break even. So now, like I said, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do with this, to be honest with you. But now I should be moving in line for a trade itself based on how gold is moving. And like I said, I knew that gold was going to come with some kind of movement from the news. I just wasn't sure what the movement would be. So that's why I was trading with the market. But I'm still expecting buys overall. Going to H4. Yeah, I'm still, this is just for me, this is just a fake out. This means nothing. So we just managed to break back even with the little pullback momentum, but everything I expect of gold right now is supposed to be a buy. It just needs to break this area at 26.23. More primarily like at 26.26. We break 26.26, 26.27. It should look real nice for us. When that is going to happen is a whole different question. But here is a nice little wick that we like to see, which shows a reversal possibility. And that's why I got out so quickly, because I wasn't sure what this move was about, but we were able to capitalize and break even on it. So I'm gonna take it. We might not end up getting a really good trade or as many good trades as we want, to be honest with you. And even these breakouts, well, this breakout was definitely 100 pips. It came back, touched this point, it would have been the next 100 pips. So I guess us actually getting in late made us miss out on, because this was, we would have missed the 831 for sure, but this 9 o'clock one, we could have gotten at this 9 o'clock one. Pull back up. But it is what it is. Not you trying to push back down, bro. After you waked out. Luckily, we still have tonight to be able to trade, so therefore, it won't necessarily be an entirely complete waste if we don't get a trade here. And day 3 was pretty good. I'll show you day 3's results in a minute. Oh no, this is gonna still be a sell. That's crazy to me. Candle definitely started off as sell opportunity here. Do I get in for another one? Or do I let it ride? I'm tempted to get in for another one. My trading rule says I should get in here for a sell, to be honest with you. That's what my trading rule does say. Like with a candle like this, I should be getting in for a sell. But it's still within the first minute, so. I'm tempted to say fuck it and get in. It's gonna move. I'm gonna miss out, but it's fine. I'm not okay, but I'm okay. I guess in this I can watch them be validated by the fact that I knew I should have been in it, but I didn't take it. But let's see here. I really knew I should have been in this though. 100 pips is easily loading. This is 100 right here. It's definitely gonna hit TP for sure. Boom, TP. Right, like any second now. We'll do like one more push. That's exactly 100 as a matter of fact. I probably would have taken profit at around $23. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not having Excellent morning. Actually, I'm having a perfect morning because I'm not losing. I actually made $1. I started at 374. I'm at 375. Not even gonna complain. So, from my world, this is a perfect morning. I haven't lost any money. Let's see what Nas is doing. I missed a trade on Nas. Oh my god. The same time gold broke, Nas broke. I'm betting you any money it's the same time gold broke, Nas broke. And I missed it. And I missed the secondary candle. Oh no. Can't take this trade anymore. And this is why you can't watch two charts at the same time. But I should have gone with Nas. Because the momentum on gold has been so crappy this morning. Like it doesn't want to break properly. I'm mad about Nas now. I should have been in this. And the pullback would have been nice to capitalize on as well. I think part of this is being okay with losing like X amount of money. Because I should have been in the trade from this point, which I was. It pulled back on me. I came out, and I never sat with it. If I sat with it, and that's part of the psychology that sometimes I still struggle with. I'm not even gonna hold you. I still struggle with that aspect of the psychology sometimes. But we got 15 minutes left in the market before we call it today. If I started from 9, then we would have been here for an hour and a half, but I started at 9:30 or just about, so we're only doing an hour today. Like I said, I can't be mad with not losing. Definitely not mad about that. So, yeah, definitely not mad about that. It's weird though, because 10 and 22 is 32, and this is 16.5. 16.5 plus 7 is 22. Nah, did we start at 374? Oh, 32 minus 7 is 25, and then this is 23. Okay, it makes sense. Man, that commission is a bitch sometimes. Because the differential between these two figures is a good $15, but the commission kills about $14 on all sides. And so I only end up making $1. Isn't that crazy? That's why you don't want to lose trade, guys, because whatever you lose, it's that plus the commission. I'm sleepy. I might go back and take a nap after this. Try again tonight with our strategy that works 81% of the time. Well, right now it's at it won last night, so now we're at 10 of 12. That strategy is 10 of 12. 10 of 12 is 83%. So the strategy is up to 83% success rate right now. And we trade that strategy at nighttime. Myself and my boy David. I'm the only one that still does momentum trades. And I take short, quick profits on my momentum trades. You can have good days on the momentum trades and you can have bad days. It really just all depends. But so I like this. This is a very nice bullish candle. And if the next candle creates a gap, I may be inclined to do a setup for another buy trade. And it's a similar strategy to our night strategy. So what happened is that we have our highs and lows on the 5 minute. We had our breakout, right? And I guess if I go on the 1 minute, I'm probably already seeing an area for entry. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. This could be an entry right here at this point. All right. This could be an entry right here. And so we could take a shot at it, guys. We could take a shot at this trade. If it pulls back, I would only take the trade if it fills the entire gap, and I'll catch it on the way back up. If it doesn't fill the entire gap, then I probably won't take the trade because it's a small area, small gap to fill. So there you go. Just fill the gap. And I'm gonna take the buy right there. That's where I'm taking the buy. Let's see what happens. But I got it just at the fill of the gap, I think, or just below. And let's see what happens. I think I'm going to risk $50 on this trade. So whatever happens, happens with that. But this is similar to the strategy that we use at night with the 83% win rate. There can be some drawdown in it, so won't be too phased by the drawdown. And I got in even below where the gap was filled. So I think I got in at a good entry point. So now it's just to see how it plays out. What should I be aiming for TP wise? Let's see here. I think I can aim for about 200 points TP wise. Yeah, that's a good point to aim for. How much is that? $50. I got more last night. Got almost 400 pips last night because I got $100. But I think this is a good spot to aim for, and it wouldn't be a bad way to close out the session. We can probably aim for just above where the move actually started. Maybe at these highs right here. If it will let me. There we go. What's that? 73. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good area to aim for. And there's no more news set to come out for a little while, so this should just be the market working on its own. And this candle can break and push past this, which is doing right now. Then that'd be good. Let's do a trailing stop loss here, so we can stay in this for as long as possible. Let's do 100 points. Whoosh. Now it's trying to retrace back to stops. You're trying to stop me out again, nigga. I see you. Hello? Got a quick call. This trade gives me the heebie-jeebies. See how it would have stopped me out just now of a foolishness. Stop being stupid. Trying to test by the same area. Let me see what the 5 minute looks like, because it's a week. It's a week 5 minute. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. I might have to close this trade if it doesn't push past that area on this next 1 or 2 candles, because what I'm thinking is it's trying to break that high, but it's not. It's failing. See, that push back again. So if it goes back up, I'm closing the trade. Go back up so I can close the trade, please. Because you're being stupid right now. And your weak behavior is very dangerous to my health. Come on, you wick one side with the next side. No? Of course. I think I'm closing at this point right here. It doesn't look very good. Yeah, I'm closing. I'm getting out. It's pushing too much on themselves. Yep. That wasn't the entry at all. It was just a little retracement to continue a downward move. I got tricked. I got tricked on this gap entry that I took. I probably should have taken whatever there. And look at this shit now. It's because it's afraid of this area. Look at that. It's fucking with me. That's what it's doing. All right. I'm going to be done for the day with this. Because see it doing the same shit all over again. Yeah, I'm done. So we lost. We ended up losing $70 just now because we can't get a proper entry and we're not even following our trading rules at this point. So that's why we're doing fuckery, which is pissing me off because I should know better. I don't see an opportunity for us to get back in. Probably should have grabbed profit on that $30 that went up. That's my bad, guys. And so instead of being at 375, we're at 306. And I don't think there's a way we'll be able to recover that before the session is ended. Yeah. It's not a good morning at all. All right, let me update my logbook. Show you all what's popping for day 4. Day 4 so far has not been the best of the best, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Okay, so we took a bunch of trades. I think I had updated the trade for one part of day 3 yesterday. Yeah, I did. So let's see. It was another gold trade. It would have been a buy. And I'm still a little bit salty about that loss. I don't like giving away money, and I feel like I give it. If I lose because of a trade that I believed in, then fine. And granted, I was willing to risk $50. I came out at 33 and still went back in and lose more. So I ended up losing 70 overall. Pitiful. Anyways, negative 33.75 commission. That was a 10% loss right there on that trade. Then we had another one, same for gold, sell this time around. Oh, this was actually a loss, actually, not a win. This one was a win. That was 22.75. That brought us back up 5%. Then we had another trade at another sell. That was a loss. And it was 20.75. And then we have one more here. Same thing. This time it was a buy. And we had a win this time around. This one was 50.5. That brought us back. Did I lose something after that trade? No. Oh, this one was minus 20.75 because I say, oh, okay, that make more sense now. Got me say, where all that come from? And then now this morning, where the chaos happened, I think we did about 4 or 5 trades. So let's put that there. And I probably went over my trade limit as well too, if I'm being honest. I think after that 39, that should have been my last trade. And I took an extra trade because I'm only supposed to do 5 trades in a momentum trading session, and I did 6. So also broke my rule there, which is why this is why discipline is very important, guys. Can't be breaking your own rules. So first step was a buy and then a sell. Actually, it was 3 sells, and then the last one was a buy. And then all of them are the same lot size. And then we have loss, loss, win, win, loss. I think there was one more trade here, that's why. This was probably a buy again, I believe. And then this was also a loss. All right, so let's plug these in real quick. $1.25 minus $1.25, that is commission. And this one was minus 15.25. Commission again. This one was $10. Commission 22.25. Commission. And then we had a negative 39.75. That cut us down by 10%. So ridiculous. And then minus 22.25 commission, another 7%. So now we're at 30. This is 303, but my thing says 306. What did I miss? 39.75, 22.25, 10, 15.25. I feel like I'm missing something. $20.75 and then 20. This one was 25.75. Okay, that match up back now. 306.75. Okay, that's perfect. That matches up back. Suppose I tell you my trade come back to break even now. Right back to break even where I took the buy. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Because it did all of this to wick. All of this just a wick out. See this? It's just a wick out. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. I'll soon show you. Let me just see what's popping here. So refresh. This is negative 67, our first loss morning. The day doesn't necessarily have to end in a loss. We still have our night session. We can recoup this and end in a minor, like a small win bracket, like maybe like if we get the type of trade that we're looking for, we can maybe end up with like a $10 win for the day or a $13 win for the day. It really all depends. What we're going for is going to be somewhat astronomical. Look at this bitch. Bye. You son of a raggedy little. Yeah, I have no idea what I just did a while ago. Absolutely ridiculous. No, let me tell you, like I'm watching this thing and I was looking at it, I was like, are you shitting me right now? Why are you going back in my direction? We get a small win. So small win. Like we'll just go in and out. So now it's 65. Yeah. If it breaks this area, I might stick around in the charts after you guys go and see if I can make back my $75, my $65. We'll see. Who knows? Anyways, point is we're at 309 right now. I'm not going to put it as a final figure for day 4, but 309 would still have us as a plus 162 versus the and we were at 371 before, I think. No, 309 plus 65 is how much? Yeah. No, 374. Yeah, we're at 374. So this should actually be 374. We were up plus 240 at the end of yesterday. And now we're only up plus 162. We're still up. That's a good thing. 309 pushes up back to day 12. We don't want to regress. We were at day 13, damn near almost at day 14. So we'll see what is what with this and see if we can make something happen. So yeah, we'll see.
I got really quiet because I got in that trade, guys. Give me a second. Because I'm not trying to stay in there long. I'm just trying to get in and out. If you would just push them a little bit so I can actually see some profit, I need at least $5. Come on, baby, push for me. Push for me. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. All right, we grab some profit again. So we're up to like 311 now. Yeah, so we're gonna remove this 309. I should have stayed in that trade. So watch it moving. Whatever. And yeah, that's it. We're done. We're done with the live today. So thank you all for coming out. Appreciate you. For those of you that actually watched. I will be back later tonight at 8 o'clock to close out day 4. So the final figure is not set at 311, which is where we are right now with that last trade. It's not set there. I was trying to jump in on this break, but it's also M1. I can't trust breaks on M1. So I didn't really stay in it. Should have taken the break on the M5. That's what I should have done. Ooh, I missed this, but I wasn't watching the M5 chart, so that's on me. I would have come pretty close to my 100 points that I typically look for. So I'd have gotten like 20, and it looks like it's still trying to maybe push and hit that. We'll see. But it broke these highs, which is good. So it could be signal reversal. I'm just looking at the fact that my entry was here. My initial entry was here. It's now up over here. It's back at the same point that it kind of tested and pushed back on. Are there any gaps for it to come back and fill? A small gap right here, small gap right here. No gaps down here, so hopefully it doesn't come back down here. But I may try to enter back this buy again from a similar point, and take it from there. So if it pulls back to take these, or maybe even these gaps right here, I'll try once more with a buy and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Peace.